Hey everybody, this is Dr. Rafael Rodriguez, and I'm over here at Allied Physical Therapy Wellness Communities, and I just wanted to do another Wellness Connection video with you guys to hopefully continue to empower you and help you along your journey. Um, the thing I was thinking about over the last couple of days is this great book, one of my favorite books of all time, that it was introduced to me as a grade school student. Was The Tortoise and the Hare. And I remember that book very fondly. I actually read that book in one of those storytelling contests, which I won 2 years in a row. and I didn't realize it at the time, but that book had some profound lessons in it that really touched on things that now as an adult makes so much more sense to me, in terms of slow and steady wins the race. That was the whole idea of the book, The Tortoise and the Hare. Slow and steady wins the race. And it just made me think about all my, in my career as a personal trainer, which I was a personal trainer for a very long time, as a physical therapist, and now as a parent, a coach, and that's the idea of consistency. More than anything, consistency trumps everything. And I think you could say that for lots of different occupations or even schools of thought. Anything that you want to accomplish, consistency is always going to be the number one factor in this. Can you stay in the game? Can you keep pushing? Can you keep going ultimately to where you want to be, the goals that you want to achieve? Consistency trumps everything. I remember, in my studies, I got my master's also in exercise physiology, and I remember we learned so many different techniques to help someone to increase what they call their EPOC, excessive post-oxygen consumption, in order for them to burn not just calories throughout that day, but also for later in the day, and so on and so forth. But none of that really matters if the person is not consistent. So the question is, how do you build consistency? Well, the first thing that is most important in building consistency is definitely going to be understanding your why. And I know that sounds cliche, but it's very important for people to understand their why. Why is it that they're wanting to achieve the goals they're wanting to achieve? For instance, these whys have to lots of times, supersede your own personal, wants. So, for instance, my why is, to share with you guys, is I have this intense fear. I have a big fear of, when I'm older, that my daughters are going to, have to care for me. You know what I mean? Helping me out of a chair, telling me, no, don't let Pop do that. He's old, older. He can't do that. I don't want him to fall. That's one of my biggest fears. So my big thing is, I don't want my children to have to worry about things like that. I want to be there during the times in their life, in their 20s and 30s, and hopefully so on, more on, that I can be there, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually for them, to help them go through the times in their life where it might be challenging. So finding your why is going to be really, really important. The second thing in helping someone become consistent is, get a calendar. Find a system that's going to work for you. I know for me, I used to use the wet boards and that were on top of my refrigerator, and I used to mark a little X every time I went to the gym. I used to put a little X right there, and yes, I worked out that day, and it was a visual thing for me, and it helped me to better see and keep track of when I was exercising, when I was working out, or eating right. And then the third thing is definitely going to be have some type of accountability partner, and that could be anybody: your spouse, your best friend, a coach, a nutrition coach, a fitness coach, your physical therapist. I know when I was at a time in my life where I probably wasn't exercising as much as I would have liked to, I had some really good friends in physical therapy school who would always kind of call me out, like, "If you're looking a little soft there, man," and they would always encourage me to keep up with my fitness routine. So just keep in mind that those are really some important things that are going to be really important in helping you attain not just like weight loss goals, but anything that you really want to try to set yourself and your mind to. I hope that was helpful. I hope that was something that you can maybe take away with. If you ever need any type of assistance with physical therapy, of course, and wellness coaching and nutrition and overall wellness, definitely reach out to us over here at Allied Physical Therapy. I hope you guys are well and be well. Thanks.